Wenny, first off, I want to say congratulations at Worlds. Didn't win the entire tournament, but still to have the bronze medal in your home country, there's got to be some satisfaction to that, right?
Yeah, I mean the whole tournament itself, playing at home, friends and families there. Obviously, the setup to win gold would have been amazing, but obviously fell a little bit short. But now, give it a few weeks afterwards, you kind of like it's pretty cool to have a bronze medal and kind of like leave the tournament and be like on a good note as well. So
Yeah, not everybody gets to take something home. And you were saying that's your first like adult medal that you've ever received?
yeah, I played it was a silver World Juniors twice in a row. So
Right.
this is like the first the other World Champions I played and knocked out in the quarterfinals. So for me, I mean, even though it's disappointment in a certain way, it's still kind of for me like wow, that's pretty cool. Brought the medal home. My kid is thrilled. He's like loving it. So for me, yeah, it's pretty special anyways, even though it's just the bronze. So
Have you had a barbecue yet? Has it been passed around yet? Everybody take a picture with it yet?
no, I don't think my kid would share it. No, for sure. Like the first thing that happened, he brought it to the hockey room, stood, had national anthem, he put it on. So he's pretty much like claimed it right now for himself. So
Hey, I know you've gone up against your teammates before in different tournaments and things over time and over your career, but specifically to go up against Will and Mac and your own head coach and Ryan Warsofsky in those games against the U.S. and Canada had to be a little bit surreal, right?
yeah, I mean, obviously it's really different, but I mean, the worst thing is that we lost to both
Yeah.
Canada and US. So yeah, it wasn't the best matchup for us though. But I mean, it's just fun. I mean, obviously you play with them, there's young kids, you see them grow up there, and then all of a sudden you play against them. You kind of like see like this is what other teams face when they're out there, and it's like you said, it's like a surreal feeling. But you also kind of like, yeah, it's good to have them as teammates instead of playing against them for sure.
Absolutely. Is there some personal development, even for somebody like yourself, who's been around the block in the NHL, but to just play with people you never have before, maybe get coached by people you never have? You learn something new when you go in a tournament like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a different game for sure. Obviously, with the big guys, that kind of
Right.
change the way you look at it. You got to skate a little bit more. You maybe not as much as a shooting threat all the time as you would be in the NHL. But I mean, new coaches, new systems. I think it's good to get your mind like going and trying something else. Because when you get back to it, get back to your habits, like your own team, I feel like you feel even like more comfortable in your skin there because that's what you like used to play at. So I think it's good to kind of like expand your try your IQ a little bit on the ice, but then also come back to it and you feel even more comfortable. So
You know, I've been watching the Stanley Cup final with kind of one eye, right? Like paying attention and
yeah, yeah,
aware of
yeah.
what's going on. But for you, 6 hours ahead of even the Eastern time zone right now, you're in Sweden. So do you what watch the next morning? How do you digest the Stanley Cup final games?
I mean, I kind of keep, like you say, keep an eye on it. But what's funny is that my youngest one, the my girl here, she wakes up at like 5:30 every now and then. I'm like, I wake up and it's like still third period. I'm like, God damn it! Like, isn't it, it's a good and bad. I'm like, how's this game not ended yet? And it feels like I should be asleep right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even here out west, I'm thinking, what time is it out east when they're playing these games? So, no, everybody's watching. And obviously, I also wanted to touch on this. We were all very concerned for William Ecklund when we saw that injuries. He was ramping up to play in Worlds. Now, I know you've seen him recently, like within the last week or so. Just give
Yeah,
us
yeah,
give
yeah.
us the vibe check. How's he doing from your perspective?
No, I mean he's doing great. Obviously, a little bit of rehab to kind of like get back to it, but I mean it's just crazy what happened. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, just playing an exhibition game like that, like a friendly, and then all of a sudden it's like he just went so quick. So, all consideration, it went really well. He's okay right now, but I mean, obviously, it's just one of those crazy things you can never expect. But right now, it seems like he's kind of like reset a little bit. I think we all learned something from it. Be more careful. Wear a couple more cut resistance things. So try to make the best of it. But yeah, no, he's good. He started working out, skating, and all that. So I think he's getting to it.
And how's the brand new Ecklund Ice Facility? Is that where you met him at, his brand new
Oh
family
yeah,
rink?
that's yeah. I mean, I didn't skate for myself. I'm still kind of like getting back to it. It's more
Yeah.
for Rio to skate. So
Yeah.
he skated, and it's a great facility. They built two like small rinks. Guys go there and play. So for my son to go there, I haven't skated in a while. He was just excited. I had to like drag him away from there. So it's an awesome place. I'm gonna for sure spend some hours there skating and having fun with Eki and those guys.
What a cool family legacy. And speaking of the Ecklund family, his brother likely to get drafted, Victor this time around. But as for the NHL draft upcoming, how does a veteran like yourself either pay attention to this or not? Or does it matter to you? Or how does somebody like you look at the hype and then eventually the NHL draft?
No, I mean, keep an eye on it. Obviously, it's your team. It's your,
Yeah,
I mean, kind of future that's coming into new
right.
players, whoever's going to be, it's a D-man, centerman. I think for me, I think it's really exciting. Obviously, you never know. You see all these mock drafts and all that, and it feels like it's always a little bit of guessing. But now when
Right.
it's getting really close, you're kind of excited to see what's going to happen. So it's going to be really fun. And I mean, for us, I think it looks really good, and I'm excited to what we're gonna do with it for sure.
I guess you pay attention a lot more when you know you have the second overall pick. Where
Yeah,
were
for
you?
sure.
Where were you when the draft? You're probably sleeping when the draft lottery happened, but what was your reaction to the Sharks getting second overall? I mean, of course you'd love first, but look, you're going to get a talented player for this organization.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's the thing. It's a lottery, right? You never know what
Right.
you're gonna get. Obviously,
Right.
you want the first one to get like you can pick whatever you want. But I feel like for us, second right there, and I mean, like what I know and what I read up about these two players playing Misa and
Yeah.
sorry, drawing a blank on
Matthew Schaefer.
Schaefer.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I think both of them is going to be a hell of a player. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like either way, I feel like it's two fantastic options. So really excited to see how it's going to pan out. And like I said, for us to get another key player that's going to come in and probably make an impact right away, I feel like that just helps the future that we're building in with the Sharks. So
Yeah.
I think it just makes everyone even more excited about what's ahead. So yeah.
Well, speaking of the team and what's ahead, and really in the immediate future, I think free agency starting on July 1st might help and impact your team next year and moving forward. I don't want to ask you what players you'd like. That's a ridiculous question, but here it is. What type of players, what type of free agents would you like to see your team go after? Whether it's a style of play, a certain dressing room fit, what do you think your team needs most in free agency?
No, I mean, I feel like right now we got to add a little bit. I mean, obviously a lot of players left during the deadline. It feels like we kind of need a couple of pieces to come in, make an impact right there, these D-mans and all like that. But the beauty of it is that it's totally out of my
Of
control, and
course.
that's kind of like the beauty of it as well. So for me, you always have the wish list, but I kind of think it's excited to kind of like sit back and see what's going to happen because in my past experience, it feels like you're guessing and then you're just totally wrong about it. So I kind of just stopped that game because I never win at it anyways.
But it is exciting, right? And I didn't mean to put you in Mike Greer's seat,
No, that's fine.
but you know what I mean. Like it is kind of exciting to think that they're going to do some things to help bolster your team next year. And look, I mean, let's be honest. We know what the salary cap situation looks like for the Sharks. There's going to be some spending. Like this is going to be it should be a lucrative free agent spending spree. So I'm excited to see who your new teammates are. Honestly,
Yeah, exactly. And the same, and that's the thing we were talking about, even though it's out of our choice. Obviously, you read up and you see the players and you can't wait to see like, okay,
right,
who's gonna end up here. So I
right,
think that's the part of the beauty, like the build up for it. Because right
right.
now, obviously, when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's a couple of weeks, days away, and then it's closing in, and you're like, oh, it's really happening soon. So for sure, I'm eager to find out. But like I said, it's gonna be fun to see what we're gonna do, how much we're gonna spend, what's gonna happen, and you never know. That's what I mean. It's just it's the curiosity is really like tingling right now for sure.
What do you think about the limit of 3 Swedes per team? Is that should the Sharks get a fourth
Nah,
Swede
I
or fifth
should
Swede?
we should probably add a little bit more. No, I mean, I feel like either way. I mean, I obviously love hanging out with the Swedes. The one we had are great guys, but I mean, like I said, I think it's just as fun to get these young guys, and especially you get to know these American, Canadians, Russians.
Yeah.
All of them is great, but obviously, I have a special bond to Swedes, so we'll see if we can add another one to the team or not. So.
I hope Douglas Murray isn't watching this. He will take exception to what I just said. Hey, last thing here. The sun never sets in Sweden. It's, by the way, like 9 in the morning where I'm at in California. It's like 6 something where you're at in Sweden. What are your
Yeah.
plans with the family the rest of this summer? How do you enjoy it?
No, I mean, obviously, right now, just a little downtime after
Yeah.
playing a long tournament, long season. So just try to catch up with the kids, hang out with the family, just to soak that in as much as possible. Got a big holiday coming up, which is midsummer, which is kind of like a highlight moment in Sweden. So excited about that. But other than that, I mean, try to travel, try to enjoy as much of it, and then kind of like get back to work and get ready for the next season. But while we're here, parents and family, that's what we're kind of like missing in the life in the US. So that's what
Yeah.
we try to like enjoy most. So yeah.
Hey, Wendy, it was great to watch you have a good season with the Sharks and things kind of progress. Can't wait for next year already. And I think that's a good thing about you and the team is that things are going to come together even more this upcoming season. Thanks for your time, and I will see you when you get back.
That sounds great. Thank you very much.